Hey, I'm Rhen, and I really enjoy singing in the shower. So I was just having a shower, and then this guy just like walked into my house. I don't really understand why he was walking in there, but anyway. But then, funny, he knocked on the door, and I was not gonna let him in. I sent him home because, like, what was he even doing there? And then when he left, he also walked through the house to leave. Anyways, I want to ask Carly to be my girlfriend. She's really been making moves, and I thought that I would take the reins. So I took her to the romance festival, Planet Honey Pop. We didn't go in there. We obviously went only to the romance festival. And that lady's always wanting me to drink her glowy tea, but I actually did drink it. And then I was feeling flirty. So I gave Carly a rose and also I kissed her hands. I just thought that the romance festival would be the best place to ask her to be my girlfriend. So I carried on and I kept trying to charm her in every way I could, including these dance moves. Oh, yeah. And she was just watching me and I think she was just falling in love. I mean, who couldn't with that move, hey? Oh, that's my favorite one. Oh, yeah. And then she also got in on the action and she was also dancing, showing me how to do it. Oh, it was so much fun. I mean, who could even like deny that this is the person for me? I mean, check out those moves. Anyway, and then I just walked up to her and I gave her a kiss and she kissed me back and we were so excited because it was both of our first kisses. And then after that I had to ask her to be my girlfriend and she was so excited and she agreed to be my girlfriend. And I was like, okay, now that I have a girlfriend, I am definitely going to have to change my career. And I decided to go into civil engineering, I think. And then I removed all the stuff from the upstairs of my house, including the stairs, because I did say I was going to do that to make more money. And it was kind of, in hindsight, it was kind of stupid because, well, I mean, I have a girlfriend now, and sooner rather than later, I'd like to move in with her, and obviously I wouldn't want to stay here in this house. But anyways, I just had a sleep because so much happened that day. And I was feeling uncomfortable. I was hungry. I was dirty. I was just not feeling good. But I had things to do for work, so I went and I recycled and created this little recycling package, which is so cute. Well, after a while of the recycle machine going. Anyway, and then I grabbed it, and now I had that recycle thing, and I also saw the Northern Lights, which is so cool. So I just watched it for a little bit. And then I decided to go home. But I wanted to plan a stay over with Carly. Since we knew girlfriends, I just wanted us to reach some milestones. You know what I mean? So I invited her over. I made dinner and we both had some dinner. I also had the dishwasher running. And I gave her a massage on her back. And then I put her suitcase down in the bedroom. And just to make her feel at home, I wanted her to at least have a place that she could just call home. After that, I noticed that she was baking and I wanted to help her bake, but we actually kind of forgot about the batter in the oven. Alright, so now we are hitting the next milestone, and guys, I mean, enough said, okay? Enough said. We were just so happy. We gave each other a hug, and our romance dynamic was steamy. So after this, I was like, okay, let's just play with nature and try for a baby. I have the Sims set to Carly is able to make a Sim pregnant, and Rhen is able to get pregnant. So yeah, Rhen would be the one that is carrying the babies. Anyways, we after that we went outside. We harvested a few of our flowers. I actually had roses. No, it's not. It's snapdragon. Anyways, Carly asked me if I wanted to marry her, and I was like, yes, of course I do. So we are engaged. Also, my tummy was feeling a bit sus, so I didn't know what to think about that. So I went to the bathroom and I took a pregnancy test. And this is me seeing the results of the pregnancy test. So I was just so excited. I had to hop up quickly and run and go tell Karlee. And Karlee was super, super happy and excited, which increased my confidence, obviously. And my tummy immediately started growing because this is The Sims. So, because I had told her about that, Carly really thought about us moving in together, and we did because obviously I'm pregnant with her kid. Anyways, I went back to work after moving in with her, of course. I went back to work and I recycled some more items. And then I put this huge fabricator into one of the future children's bedrooms and I just I had a huge accident happen and I was just painted like a rainbow. After that, I took some pictures because it was kind of funny in hindsight. And then I went and shaved my legs because my leg hair was so long. And then this guy had a dream about me getting like dying, and I was like, oh, I'm not even scared. And then I went back to work again, and then I fell asleep because I was just so exhausted. I hadn't slept for like a long time. Plus, I was pregnant, so I just slept on the floor. And then after that, I was going to rummage through the trash, but then I decided to also have a nap in the garbage thingy. And then I was just like, ugh, after finding some items and also a bicycle, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna go home and I am just going to shower and rest because I was just so exhausted. And also, tell me why those guys have like paper bags on their heads. Anyways, I went to actual work this time because the last time I was working from home and it was, well, I suppose we can say it's Christmas. And I put up the Christmas tree and also I had Carly pay the bills. And also I decorated a little bit because, I've just moved in here and I wanted it to feel more like home. So I also created or made a grand meal, and Carly came home with brain fog, so I had her work out a little bit, and she really worked out a lot, and she was so dirty, ew. But I mean, look at her dancing. While I was sleeping, she was dancing, and she's been dancing a lot because she has been putting on weight because we go to all these events, and at these events, there's always like a lot of food to try out. Anyways, I was so excited because obviously it's Christmas and we are singing some songs and it is just so festive. Winterfest is just the best. And Mr. Frost is going to come tonight. Well, actually, I've invited him over to have lunch with us, or brunch rather. I kept needing the bathroom. I think it's because I'm pregnant and also because I'm due at any moment. Anyway, Carly took over the cooking, which she enjoyed anyway. And then we had the delicious meal, and that is when I decided to call Father Winter. And here he is. Clement Frost, I think his name is. And then I gave him a gift, and I gave him the bicycle that I found in the dumpster. Hope you didn't notice. And then Carly was just looking at my tummy and thinking that next year for Winterfest, we are going to have kids. And then also we just, I thought about eloping with her, but I was like, okay, well, I'm going to have a baby like really, really soon. So I don't want to elope and then have the baby and then like leave again. So we are going to wait for the kids to get to a certain age and then we're going to go and elope, or maybe we'll get married with the kids. I don't know. Anyway, so next up we opened some gifts again. We opened some in the morning, but I wasn't that excited about it. Before I had the baby, I also wanted to take some pictures so that I could put them on the wall. Then we were just kind of waiting for 8 p.m. so that Father Winter can give us a gift. And he did. He gave us a gift and he gave us a gemstone. But that's all right. I mean, this person, people, collect them. And it was an orange topaz. Later on, he had a cup of coffee. I think this was just to keep him awake the whole night because obviously he had to go to everyone's houses and give them gifts. And then he just poof, disappeared into thin air. And I suppose that's how he leaves. I always thought it was through the chimney, but no, he just turns into a puff of smoke. Next day was Harvest Fest, and now the gnomes were about. So I gave them a gift and appeased them, and then I kind of just sold the rest of them, and I collected the seeds that they gave as well. Oh my gosh, then I went into labor while I was trying to cook a grand meal for Harvest Fest. And Karlee was so excited. We had a little chat in the living room, and then after that, we went straight to the hospital because I didn't know when I have the kid at home. And once at the hospital, we went to the doctor's room, and he was just so excited. He was running, and I was just walking behind him. And she soon followed, and now she was running there. She didn't want to miss anything. She was just so excited. But once the machine started up, she got so nervous and she ran away. But then she came back the minute the baby was born. She just kind of waited outside the room. But I mean, that machine just looks so hectic. Anyways, our kid's name is Savannah. And Savannah has been sent to daycare because we're at the hospital having Savannah. So then we kind of just left her there and then we went home and she was in the crib at home. That is all the news we have, and please stay tuned to see Savannah grow and to see us get married.